Well, I had many viewers ask me about programming for this MyEMR-1 radio right here, because the instructions does cover a little bit of it, but not really detailed. So that's what I'm going to do today is we're going to program a repeater channel into this radio. Before we do that, we're going to have to figure out where our repeaters are. So I'm going to walk you through repeaterbook.com and show you some of that. If you don't want to watch that part of the video, go ahead and skip ahead and get into the programming. So let's get started. Repeater Book is a database of all of the repeaters that's available to amateur radio. Type in repeaterbook.com. It'll bring up a screen that'll offer you some options. Select the state that you're in, and from there you can go in and select the city that you're located in. It'll just give you the ones for that city. You can get more detailed on your search if you want to do that. So here I've selected Pensacola, and it's brought up the listing of the repeaters in that area. Then you can click on your nearest repeater. You can see that they are identified as how far they are away from your location, if that's the kind of search you did. But the critical information on the repeaters is the setup information. In this graphic here, you can see that it shows the frequencies, uplink and downlink. It shows the offset. It shows the tone. So we'll need all of that information in order to set up a repeater in your radio. Before we start programming, let's do a little navigation of the screen here. You see that you got two different channels showing in this example here. Channel 1 on the top, channel 33 on the bottom, and then you have an arrow indicating which channel is active. This AB switch here will switch you between the channels. Then you can use the up and down arrows to go through channels like that. Then if you want to do a scan of all the channels, see if we got you in focus. Do a F1F, and now it's scanning channels. It will stop when it gets to an active channel. We'll stop that for now. So we're going to start off doing some programming in what's called VFO mode. VFO stands for Variable Frequency Oscillator, which actually means you can just select a frequency. Is what it is. We have our settings we got from repeaterbook.com. First step is to load in the frequency. I'm going to select the pound key here is how we enter VFO mode. So let's select that, and you can see that a frequency comes up. That's not a completely random frequency, but it's the last frequency that was worked with on this phone when programming happened. So I'm going to use the keypad to put in the frequency that we're going to be programming, which is 146,760. That's the frequency that we're going to program in. For now, the bottom channel, the 33, just ignore that completely. The next step is we're going to select the offset, either negative or positive, plus or minus. We're going to use this F key here. The F key is a function key, and if you'll see on your keyboards, you've got white indicators, which are like 5. If you push that, you'll always get a 5. But if you do a function and then the key, then you're going to get the blue, whatever's in blue there. The offset has to be a -6. So to set that up, we're going to do a function 26, F26. We're already set to negative, but to change that, you could do a function key, come down, and then you could toggle off positive or negative. We want negative. We'll push the F to set that, and then we'll back out. Now we've got to set the 0.6, and that's going to be a function 22, and it's already set for 0.6, but to change that as well, you would do the function key, put the arrow down. Remember, the arrow points to what you're changing. Then you can use your up and down arrows, or you can directly type that in to get it set. Do function to set it, and AB to back out. And the final parameter is to set the tone. So the tone is changed in F23. Comes up to that. We'll press the F again to get the arrow next to the setting there, and then we'll just use the up and down arrows to get where we're going to. We want to set it to 100 Hertz. There's 100. Going to click the F key and then AB key to back out. And now we're all set. We have the frequency selected. We have the offset. We have the tone. And that's all of the parameters that we got off of repeater book. So that's set up. Now what we want to do next is save this to a channel. We're going to save it to memory, so you've always got that in memory. So what we're going to do is press and hold the F button, and you can see that the channel number up there is flashing, indicating that you can select the channel that you want. I'm going to go up to channel 80. Currently that's empty. Now if you select a channel that already has information, it's going to alert you if you want to do an override or not. But I'm going to select 80 here. With your channel number selected, press the pound key, and it is now saved. We're going to back out of VFO mode by pressing the pound key again. And you can see that channel 80 now represents the frequency that we just loaded. Now we're going to rename our channel. Channel 80 now just shows the frequency that we have there. We're going to rename it by going F37. Display name is what that is showing. We're going to go down, and using the up and down arrows, scroll through until you get to the letter that you want to use. For now, let's just name this one, I want to name this test. So we may have to scroll through a lot of characters to get to test. Back it up. Now I'm going to press the asterisk key here to go to the next character. And you can see how now it's next to the T. I'm using the down arrow to get to the lowercase letters. Okay, we have it there. Test, I'm going to press the F button. Then I'm going to press the AB button to back out. You're still seeing only the frequency there. Well, we have to tell it to display the name. So in order to display the name we loaded, I'm going to go F22, display name, hit F, toggle this either off or on. We'll select on, hit F, and then AB switch to back out. Now you can see that our channel is now named test, and that's on channel 80. And we're all set. We can use that. So you can scroll through channels. To get to where you want, you can just type in 80. Will take you back to your new channel right there. And to close out what we've done here by creating that new channel, let's go in and delete that channel. And we can do that by pressing the pound key to go into VFO mode. And if earlier I said press the asterisk for VFO, that was my bad. It's always the pound key to get into VFO mode. And then you will press and hold the F key, the function key. And when you see the channel flashing up to the right, scroll down to the channel you want to delete. In this case, it's channel 80. We'll press the asterisk key. And that should have deleted channel 80. I'm going to wrap up the video right here. All of these steps are going to be in the video description down below. Please check that out. If you would, give me a like, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I appreciate your support, and good luck programming your radio. Give me some comments down below if you've got further questions.